All right, mailbag. Here's one from me. Why not do a little bit of drugs before the Manning cast?
Dude, I didn't want to do that.
You've done so many drugs that you have to know the sweet spot of just taking the edge off.
I was under so much stress yesterday. Reed will attest how stressed I've been the last 5 days, bro.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Your car was in the lot about noontime.
Today?
Yesterday, Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I did two podcasts yesterday, and then I went on somebody's podcast, and then I went home for like a couple hours so I could see the kids, and then left again to come here. And that was after being up till 4 a.m. on Sunday night, just making sure everything got out the door on our big football podcast that we do. So I was tired. I was stressed. I got drunk Saturday night, so I'm dealing with a little couple-day fog. I didn't want to start hitting a cone, because I already hit 2 cones in the middle of the day. I want to go to 4 cones.
And I still don't know what a cone is, but isn't there I'll put it in alcohol terms, a beer. Why wouldn't you have had a beer level of drugs?
Sure. I just would be afraid that with 4 quarters to sit through, I would have accidentally gotten really stoned here. I'd been like, I'll just like Towley in South Park.
Oh. I have no idea what's going on. Don't forget to bring it down.
Just gonna get a little high.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho, going on a Manning cast.
That would have been awesome.
If I just popped up on there looking like Towley. No, dude.
I have dozens of thoughts.
Okay.
I guess first for you, this is like a press conference. You can make an opening statement.
I was pitting out.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I was bad nervous, at 6 o'clock, man. I don't like that stuff. I mean, I had fun because it's Peyton and Eli, and I love those guys. But hey, you can ruin your entire career from the comfort of your own home studio. Is not it's a weird feeling, and I know that the hardest job on the planet is to make motherfuckers happy during Monday Night Football. And I'm sitting there and I see the lineup, and I'm batting cleanup behind Matt Stafford, who's the most popular guy in the NFL right now. LeBron James. Possibly the greatest basketball player of all time. And then Nick Saban. So I'm sitting there the board looks like a meme. The board that they posted with the 4 names, it looks like a meme. It looks like I photoshopped that, like the guys on Greenlight Pod photoshopped that and put my name there below those cats.
I was just waiting and praying that this wouldn't happen for your sake. For Peyton to say, tonight we have Matt Stafford, LeBron James, Nick Saban, and former St. Louis Ram, New England Patriot, and Philadelphia Eagle Chris Long, as if you needed the introduction. You were the lone one in the group who we needed to tell the audience who it was.
They actually did intro me by my teams at one point. Did you catch that? But they missed one, which tells me that the whole country doesn't know I played 8 years in St. Louis.
When were you made aware of the lineup?
I was made aware of the lineup a day ago.
Because a week ago you said you were second quarter, and then it was fourth quarter.
Yeah, they moved me to the fourth. They saved the best for last. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is what I texted you.
They saved the best podcaster for last.
Try to buoy your spirits there.
Yeah.
When I first saw you, I saw earbuds and a microphone and the camera
the
way
earbuds,
up close.
The people with the earbuds, they really noticed the earbuds thing.
Well, I was like, uh-oh. Do we have...
No, we were
AV
good.
trouble.
Cowboy Reed crushed it. It was all ready for me.
Except for the overmodulation at the beginning, Cowboy Reed. He was loud his first word or two.
Each one of the 3 previous were loud their first word as well. Except for Nick Saban, he was quiet.
Everybody else jumping off a bridge. You jumping off a bridge, Reed?
Well, no. Hey, I send it in. ESPN does what they do.
Kind of like what you're doing with gambling. So answer your own question. I was proud to not wear AirPods on the Manning cast. For me, it's not even a conversation in my head. Really, if Cowboy didn't help me, I would have showed up with no headphones. But if you told me to put headphones on, I'm putting the old plug them in ones. I don't trust Bluetooth, man. I don't like Bluetooth. I don't trust it. And I don't know how it works. So I just naturally was like, let me put on these headphones. And people online loved it. They found me to be an everyman type of game caster.
Hey, I saw 2 prolific sack masters on the telecast. You, of course, and then Archie Manning's gonads.
Yeah, they blurred those out. They couldn't blur out the birds, though, huh? And maybe Eli
We've buried the lead.
Yeah.
The meme that might last forever.
Dude.
Eli and the double birds.
I fell into that meme, huh?
And like literally, if you just take a screenshot of the left side of the screen, your name is right above the double birds, which I'm going to use a lot.
In perpetuity, man.
Yes.
That's incredible. Good for you.
Yeah.
You have something. But like, honestly, it was so funny to me because it was the first time he flipped the birds. I was kind of watching the game, laughing at what he was saying. And the second time I was like, oh my God, holy shit. He's actually like, he is giving America the middle finger, dude. Like, I've never seen that on a broadcast before. And it was at that moment that I realized I've been wrong about Eli all along. I love this guy. I never disliked him, but I never like thought about him possibly being unintentionally or intentionally funny as hell.
He was like, they can blur these out, right?
And he was so funny that I laughed through the apology. I couldn't help it, dude. And it was I was expecting Nick Castellanos to hit a home run.
Yes.
I mean, fuck, dude. When I looked back at it, I was like, man, the guy was earnestly trying to apologize. I was just thinking to myself, like, are we really apologizing for showing somebody your middle finger in the middle of a blowout on a Monday night? Like,
11:30 at night.
Yeah, if somebody who hasn't seen double birds is up at 11:30 at night, I need to talk to their parents.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Manning cast. This isn't the main broadcast. Shit gets weird.
Yeah. I didn't watch the main broadcast for a single second.
And people are texting me today. They're like, hey, man, good job on the Manning cast. Like, oh, motherfuckers like me now, huh? Keep it to yourself. I don't want anybody to like me.
Oh, you want a review?
Yeah.
Okay, a little stiff.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, no, I expected to see you sitting back in the chair, relax.
Yeah.
High on drugs.
I was leaning up. I wasn't high. I did not get high.
Not at all?
Not at all, no.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Yeah, well.
And Peyton had fallen asleep by the fourth quarter.
I know. He was so upset
with the football.
He was so mad when things would happen that he didn't like from a football perspective. Call timeout, Mike.
And then he's gearing you up to call a pass rush play-by-play whenever we get to a third down, and then it's 3rd and 1, and he's like, damn it, I don't care what the distance is.
What are you thinking is a pass rusher?
You're calling a pass rush on 3rd and 1.
I mean, that
was a good steer out of it by you because you're like the quick snap.
I was like, hey, I'm buckling my chin strap, Peyton.
That was good.
Thank you. I thought that was one of my better moments. But my whole mindset coming in was don't talk over those guys and don't steal the show. Don't try to steal the show. It's not my podcast.
Yep.
You know, I was trying to be a wingman.
Yep. No, I thought you were
all right.
You were above average.
The best way that somebody described it, and I was very proud of this tweet that this guy sent me. He was like, hey, I was watching with my uncle. He really didn't like the two guys before you, but he had no opinion on you. So that was like the best possible outcome for me, that like nobody came away hating me. I didn't ruin my career. And, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we get more popular here. Maybe there's 5 to 7 new people listening to this podcast right now. If it's you, thanks for coming.
Yeah, welcome. You were on there a long time. I mean, they escort some guests out of there right quick.
Yeah, no, I was happy to be on there. I think they were just kind of over the blowout, and they were like, this guy can go for a while. Hey, the LeBron's high school quarterback really caught a stray, huh?
A stray? I mean, I think he got shot. I
think he got shot, and somebody walked back over and made sure they finished him.
Executed, yeah.
Yeah, like it was like the Mannings unintentionally shit on him. I think it was Peyton, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, shits on you in 1 second, and then the next second, LeBron catches the oop.
Listen, I think if I would have had a better quarterback in high school, I might would have continued to play football, but I took way too many hits. That led me to the basketball court.
Yeah.
Your friend LeBron, dude.
So if he was any better, I'd still be playing football.
Dude, I was hoping LeBron would have like a glass of wine so I could light up a cone before I went on there. But yeah, no.
We talked about you maybe saying love is love to close it out after LeBron just said love.
I did not.
Well, my attorneys would have been up your ass and very quickly. But you went, y'all take care, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, that was a request from you.
That was good. And you were wearing a St. Louis tee, which I also appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pulled that up at some point because it wasn't visible there for a while.
Oh, no, I just sat up a little bit. I tried to unstiffen.
Yeah. How close was the camera?
It was a laptop right on me, so it was hard to sit back.
We have this whole setup here. It couldn't.
Boy, you are really micromanaging Reed today, huh?
No. It came off great. Reed. And Chris, you were fine. Nah, it was totally fine.
We can Skype with ESPN. We can Zoom with ESPN, but we can't FaceTime from the studio.
This is FaceTime?
Yeah, it's FaceTime.
This whole setup is FaceTime?
No, dude.
Last night was FaceTime.
That thing is done on FaceTime.
That's wild.
It's done on FaceTime.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know. Scary, dude. That's how I call my brother when I'm drunk. It's also how I call the Mannings to talk about football in front of the entire country. Or, a couple million people at that point.
Did you prefer that it was 41-14 and in the fourth quarter?
I think that's fun. People get really mad when a game's in phase, so this was a soft landing for me.
And you were there when the over hit, and you made note of it, which was good. Connected with the people.
Yeah, I connected with the people, with the AirPods, the gambling, with us degenerates.